Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's the 28th day of December 2012, and we're here for Section 7, Section 10 interleague competition. It's the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars and the Massena Red Raiders right here, right now on viewer-supported hometown cable. We just finished with the Malone Huskies and the Plattsburgh High School Hornets. Every year, these four schools get together and they alternate locations. So every 4 years, they're here in Champlain, and we're able to cover this little round-robin event. Plattsburgh and Northeastern don't play each other during this contest, or in this 2 days, because they face each other during the season. Same with Massena and Malone, they don't face each other. The Cougars will face Massena tonight and Malone tomorrow night. And tomorrow Massena will play Plattsburgh after Plattsburgh played Malone tonight. He's got Frank Dumas here. He's got his bench saying, keep an eye on that shot clock. He wants to watch what's going on the floor and not worry about the shot clock. Ryan Marino, George Dyer, and Randy Lozier are your officials. It's a chilly day in the North Country. We got 1.5 feet of snow throughout the Northeast the last couple of days, from Wednesday night through Friday morning. That's this morning. And temperature was 19 degrees. I shut my car off for that first game, so that's a couple hours ago now. That was around 5, and we're now at 7:10. If the team can find the bucket, the bottom of the bucket, it's 14:20 showing in the first half. They're playing 16-minute halves rather than 8-minute quarters. And they're using the 3-man refereeing system. That was Sidney Thompson hitting. That's the first points of the game. Using the 3-man officials. They do this when we have inter-sectional games, because the sectionals and the regionals use 3 referees, and they want our refs to get some experience. So the refs divide the 2-person salary by 3, so they each give up a little bit to be able to do this. The boys are having a much larger but similar event at Plattsburgh State Fieldhouse today, and tomorrow they'll be in Potsdam. So I'm sure a lot of these referees have done double duty today. This is Roush. It's like a 2-3 defense for the Red Raiders. Rabidou gives it back out. Ebert from the top of the key. Shot is missed, and it's chased out of bounds by Roush. It should be a red ball. Valencius will inbound it into the forecourt. It's Marissa Manley. No, she didn't quite make it to the forecourt. She gave it back to Valencius. We have Robin Boudreau, number 12. Hebert with the rebound. Timeout for Frank Dumas. So let's see, you got Sidney Thompson, 13, Robin Boudreau, 12. 30 is Samantha Villeneuve. 22 is Marissa Manley, and the other one is, I think, is 14, which is Dominique Valencius. Cougars had Skylar Hebert, Molly Roush, Alex Cartier, Ali Cartier, 15 is Jordan Dominic. And Taylor Rabidou, number 5. 3-0 here in the early going. Traveling called on Cartier. Valencius will inbound. The voice of the Cougars should be here tomorrow for the Malone game, but unable to be here today. Tomorrow looks like I'll be doing the Cougar game at noon and then heading for the hockey rink at 2:30. Good strong move by Manley, Marissa Manley. It's 5-0 Massena. Rabidou. Ebert, a long shot, falls off the rim, and good job of getting it back by Dominic. Shot is missed by Rabidou. Cartier puts it in. The Cougars are on the scoreboard. Good job by Ali Cartier. This is Valencius bringing it up after getting by Roush. We're going to have a foul called on Skylar Hebert. Roush will inbound. It should be should be red ball if the foul. If Hebert had the foul. And he said, "Hey, she's going to take it out." On the corner, elbow, shot is missed. Oh, good job. Good hustle there by Peets. Taylor Peets saved it, and Manley puts it in, and she draws the foul. Foul is on Roush. So it's 7-2, 11-12 on the game clock, and chance to make it 8-2. And rebound Cartier. There's Rabidou. Roush knocks it loose. Rabidou picks it up. And we got 23, Bailey Young in. She replaces Boudreaux. Hebert will inbound. And Jordan Dominic makes it 7-5 with a three-pointer. Raiders into the forecourt. Hebert going for the steal, almost had the steal. Raiders keep it, no call on the bump. Travel cards, traveling was the violation. So it's 7-5, we got a 2-point ball game. Cougars could tie it this trip. Roush will bring it up. 10-14 showing in the first half. Again, playing halves rather than quarters. Rebounded by 22, that's Manley. And we're going to have a foul on Rabidou. Valencius to inbound it. Falls into Thompson and bounced off her. Roush will bring it up. We're under 10 here in the first half. 2-3 defense. And rebounded by Rabideau. Cougars trying to live with the long ball, and it's not helping them yet. Dominic buries that one. And we have a Massena timeout. Cougars lead 8-7 with 9:12 showing here in the first half. Valencius into the forecourt. Picked up by Roush. Over and back. Tipped to Marino. Rabideau strips it away. She'll pull it out and hold it up. Let the Cougars set the offense. And Cartier is taken down. 8:40 showing in the first half. We have Villeneuve in for Peets. And a jump ball. It was Manley and Rabideau. Dominic will inbound it. Cartier dishes it off. And rebounded by Manley. Jumper is missed. Put back, too strong. And Dominic comes out with it. We have Paola in. She's going to replace Dominic. 8:09 showing in the first half. Northeastern up 8-7. From the elbow, Cartier's shot is rebounded by Villeneuve. And the ball went off Young. Hebert will give it to Roush. And Massena gets it. Good hustle there by Thompson to grab the ball. 7:16 showing in the first half. 1-point ball game. That's just good by Bailey Young. And the Raiders are up by a point. 9-8. Rabideau is fouled. She'll shoot 2. Foul is on Valencius. Her first, team second. Another chance to tie. We have the freshman Emily Sample in, replacing Roush. It looks like Arliss is going to come in for the shooter. Rachel Arliss will come in for Rabideau. That'll be a traveling on Valencia, on Young. Arliss is in. And Skylar Hebert brings it into the forecourt. Sample. Stripped away. And the layup is missed. Thompson missed the layup, but Young was there to put the rebound in. So it's a 3-point lead now for Massena, 11-8. There's Arliss. And travel, who's travel on? Travel's on Thompson. Looks like they, what happened here? What happened here? How did Arliss get to travel? I don't know. I'm totally confused. Here's Hebert. Hebert, try another one. Not fallen for early in the game. Looks like Paola with a hold on Manley. 11-8, 5:54 showing here in the first half. So Valencius with the ball. Short. Rebounded by Arliss. We'll give it to Cartier. And Hebert will bring it up. 3-pointer would tie it. There's Sample. Sample just stays in the forecourt. Arliss yanks it down. 4 on the shot clock. Arliss threw it up. Ball still in play. Cartier. Arliss looking to get it to Paola. Whoa. That could almost be an intentional here. Skylar Hebert, lucky she didn't pick up a flagrant on that one. You can't retaliate. You can't retaliate. .454 to go in the first half. And Cartier gets the rebound. And 11-8. There was a foul call there on Young, apparently. 4:44 to go in the half. 11-8, the visitors lead. To the ball. Kraus back to Hebert. Skylar Hebert, a long 2-pointer. She had 3 toes on the 3-point line. It's a long 2-pointer, so it's 11-10. Too hard off the glass and jump ball. Cartier tying up Manley. And we got 12 Boudreaux back in. Inbounded by Valencius. Shot from the corner is missed. It's not taken by Boudreaux. And it's Cougar ball. They can take the lead this time down. 4:03 to go in the half. And it's an empty trip. With 12 minutes gone in the game, there's been a lot of empty trips on both sides. The score at 11-10. That's a low score. I would put the winning score somewhere around 30 if it keeps up like that. There's Hebert. Hebert keeps control. Dribbles it out, gives it to Dominic. Here's Rouse back to Hebert. Rabidou. That's the one they want shooting off the rim. Not that anybody's a bad shot out there, just that Dominic is the most consistent three-point threat. Jump ball, and it's Cougars' turn. 12 Beaudreau, no 32 Pete's coming back in. She's replacing Villeneuve. Rabidou over to Rouse. Dominic Cartier. Valencias took the shot, gets the rebound, dribbles it out. Rebounded Cartier. Here's Taylor. Before the shot for Randy Lozier. .11-10 Massena, 2:28 on the clock. Cougar ball. Hebert. Rabidou over to Dominic. Short. Rebound was pulled down by Young. And banked in. Good effort there by 32 Pete's. Stuck with it. Got the points. Put your team up by 3. 2 to go here in the first half. Cartier on the line. Jim Tierney. We have a foul in the backcourt. Rouse for the interception, and she is fouled by Thompson. Hebert and Rouse. Both teams with 5 fouls, 1:41 to go in the half. Hebert, nope. Rebound. Dominic, and she is fouled. Clock still ticking here. Clock still ticking. Not sure what that's all about. Now they stop it. Must be they hadn't started it or something along those lines. I don't know. Dale Menard's working like a moose misak over there, trying to get things settled. 1:27 is the time. Dominic makes the first. And the second. It's a 1-point ball game. It was in a 2-3 defense. Pump was missed. Rouse had it and knocked out of her hands by Pete. We got 30 Villeneuve in, replacing Pete's. 1:04 on the clock. Hebert will bring it up for the Cougars. Dominic shot is missed. Rebounded by Young. Travel. Traveling called. 45 seconds remaining in the half. A 1-point ball game. All right, here we go. There she is, Rouse. Rabideau in the paint, blocked. Good block there by Villeneuve. 25 seconds to go. We have traveling again. Hebert with the ball, 18 seconds. A buzzer beater by Skylar Hebert. And she puts her team up 15-13. I think that's the first time the Cougars have led in the half. And they're going to take that halftime lead into the locker room. It is red ball to start the second half. Massena down by 2. Will inbound. Ball comes into Thompson. Over to Valencius. Shot is short. Rabideau with the rebound. Pushes it up for Hebert. And Hebert is blocked by Sydney Thompson. Hebert will inbound it. 15-13 Cougars. In a low-scoring first half. Valencius. That's a carry. It's a carry. Rabideau into Roush. Hebert shot is missed. Rabideau grabs it. Gives it to Roush.
There you go. Hit it. Hit it.
Rebounded by Villeneuve.
Good shot.
Taylor Rabideau with a long 2-pointer makes it 17-13. Rabideau with a rebound. Pushes it up to Hebert. Hebert will pull it out. Rabideau is going to try that again. Nope, not this time. And rebound pulled down by Villeneuve. Young will bring it up. Section 10, Massena Red Raiders at Section 7, Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. 28th day of December 2012. Both teams playing a 2-3 defense. Dominic shot is missed. Valencius manages to get the ball to Young. Young with the shot. Good job by Roush to come over the back there without fouling anybody and keeping that ball alive. ends up going off red. It's one of those little things that you don't have a stat for, but all helps out. Avenue did a smart thing there. She received the ball in a three-point area and saw that she had space, so she took the dribble in, got set up, and took a long two-pointer. Better to make a two-pointer than to miss a three-pointer. 2-2 White, that will be Cartier. That will be her first. And sending Villeneuve to the line. 19-13 Cougars. Villeneuve misses the first. It's the second, so it's 19-14. 13:20 to go in the game. "18-footer" was air ball. Now, Valencius would have been better to let that one go. Would have been red ball. Cartier throws it up. Nope, follows, gets a rebound, but picks up her second foul.
Nobody gets lazy here, nothing wrong. Nobody lazy.
Inbounded by Manley.
Go ahead,
It was short. Should be off the fingers of Dominic.
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Go with your man. Go. 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 Come on.
There's Hebert. Oh, Skylar Hebert draws the foul and gets the layup, so she'll get a chance for a three-point play. And we got 12, Beaudreau in. Replaces Thompson. The foul was on Thompson, her third. Not sure what the holdup is. Hebert swishes it. 22-14. Cougars up by 8. 12:35 to go in the game. The basket is good by Villeneuve. Shot by Dominic is missed, and here come the Raiders. Stolen by Hebert. Timeout for the Cougars. Exactly 12 to go in the game.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Rabideau is tripped. Must be a soccer player out there somewhere. Foul's called on Young, her second.
There you go.
Cartier, no travel. Rebound is pulled down by Villeneuve, and Raiders throw it away. Still at 22-16 Northeastern. Friday night, 28th of December, 2012. Jordan Dominic gets her third three-bagger. The Cougars are up 25-16. Good play there. Gets the ball in the hands of Villeneuve, and she scores to make it 25-18. Roush looking like Michael Jordan on that one. Doing an Air Jordan from the foul line, floating in, laying it in. There's a three-point attempt. Nope. Jump ball. That was Rabideau keeping it alive. Tipping it over the back. 27-18. Cougars up by 9 with 10:20 on the clock. We're in the second half. Wide open. Wide open. Villeneuve got wide open and got an easy two. Hebert off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Manley. 7-point ball game. Hits off the top of the support. So it's out of bounds. Cougars will get it back with 9:51 showing. But first, we have Pete's in for Villeneuve, and we have, Paola and Miller. Abby Miller. And she's going to replace Roush. Paola replace Cartier. Rabideau into Miller. Turnaround is stopped. New jump ball. Frank says he'll get it. Yep. And George Dyer got it. Happens every several games we see that happen. Cougars turn on the possession arrow. Miller let it sail, short. What do we got? Foul on Paola. 9:16 left in the game. That's Lamica. Oop, wrong. Valencius. I had the Malone roster in front of me all of a sudden. Hebert, can she keep it? Yep, she can. Rabideau lays it in. Nice move by Taylor Rabideau. 29-20 Cougars. Travel. Boudreau switch to feet and pivot feet. Hebert to Miller. Rabidou to Jordan Dominic. Dominic gets the ball back. And lays that one in. Massena timeout. They trail by 11 with 8:07 left in the game.
No hands on. There you go. Watch your ball.
Oh, a nice break there for the Red Raiders. As Thompson got the ball and raced everybody down the floor. Hebert. In and out. Rebounded by Manley. 31-22. A lot of time left. Too strong. Whoop. The zoom keeps on zooming here. Broken zoom has been broken since the 4th of July, and one of these years we'll get it fixed. Cartier in, you're going to replace Paola. That foul was on Roush, her second, team fourth. Manley. Misses that one too. Here's Cartier with the rebound, and we're going to have travel. Roush turned around, and there was Bailey Young. Red ball. 7:31 left in the game. Hebert managed to knock it out of bounds off Young. Rabidou over to Roush. Oh, body's going every which way. Frank Dumas wants another time out. How about that? $7:16 remaining. Nice basket by Thompson. That's a 6-point ball game. Hebert off the back of the iron, rebounded by Manley, and it goes off red. Roush over to Hebert. Intended for Dominic, it's out of bounds. Manley will inbound. There's Young dribbling down. And she's going to shoot two. Oh, Bailey Young with your team a wee bit closer. Now a 4-point ball game, 31-27. Cougars in need of a basket. We're going to have an offensive foul, I guess. Foul is on Roush. Third. And we got offensive foul. They're just trying to figure out who the foul was on. Hubert for three, nope. Cartier with the rebound, and she is taken down. That was missed by Dominic. Dominic gets it back. All right, it's going to be a full timeout. I think Coach Dumas called it because he was afraid of a turnover, but you get a lot of turnovers in the game, you don't get that many timeouts. Hebert into Cartier. Rabideau out to Roush. And she lost it. Red ball. .549, 31-26. Thompson was wide open. She hits a two-pointer and makes it a three-point ball game. We still got 5:25 left. And momentum is with Massena. Cartier. Hebert for three. Nope. Cartier with the rebound. Wally Cartier. It's a basket for the Cougars. It's been a while since they put one in. 33-28. Stolen by Rabideau. Rabideau turns, spins, throws it up, and rebounded by Roush. Dominic. Yes. A three-pointer for Jordan Dominic. And a sudden turnaround. The Cougar lead is back to 8 with 4:45 on the clock.
Wake up.
8-point ball game. I've been down to 3, and this will be a three-point shot here. So she'll shoot 3 at the foul line. This is Thompson. Misses the first, she'll get 2 more. Foul was on Roush, her 4th. team 8th. That was a lively one. And she makes that one. 36-29. Hebert into the forecourt. Whoops. Watch the snow plowing. Rabideau drives through the paint and carries it. Too many red shirts there. And that's a big one. 36-32. 36-32, back to within 4. We've got just under 4, 3:47 left in the ball game.
Nice, Skyler.
Air ball pulled down by Thompson. Valencius with the ball. That's an air ball and have a foul, I believe, on Hebert. It'll be the 9th team foul. It'll be a 1-and-1. And it's foul number 4 on Hebert. (36-33) with 3:19 showing. Violation on our teammate, and the basket did not count. Pete's in for Villeneuve. Massena 1 3-pointer behind the Cougars. Hebert, Rouse for the 17-footer. And we got a foul be called on Manley. Her first, team 4th.
Get up here! Come on, get up!
Shot is short. And we have a jump ball, be Massena's turn. Young will bring it up. 3-pointer would tie the ball game with 2:37 showing. Slapped away by Rabideau, but picked up by Manley. She is fouled by Dominic. It's now a 1-point game, and she can tie it at the charity stripe. That's Dominic's first, team 9th or 10th. Rolls off the rim and have a jump ball. The Cougars' turn. It's a 1-point ball game, 36-35. Hebert brings it up. Roush, Cartier, the Hebert. The 2, no. Rebounded by Young. Rabideau knocked that ball loose. Hebert is fouled. It'll be the 6th team foul, so it's not a shooting. 2:03 to go. 1 point ball game. We're going to have Villeneuve back in for Pete's.
Be smart, Nick. Be smart. Watch her.
Cougars with a 1 point lead, not really looking to use up the clock, I wouldn't think. Just be looking for a good shot. Dominic takes the shot. It's rebounded by Thompson. The Raiders can take the lead here. And they do. The basket by Manley. 37-36. Raiders held the lead for just about the entire first half, and Hebert hit a buzzer beater to put the Cougars up 15-13 at the half. Cougars have led throughout the second half, up to as much as about 8. But every time it looked like the Cougars were going to make a run, the Raiders came back and made a run. They lead by 1 right now, 47 seconds. If they score this trip down, it'll really put some pressure on the Cougars. And we're going to have a foul on Hebert, and I think she has just fouled out. Well, Skylar Hebert has fouled out with 40 seconds to go. Paolis is Alcmin. Manley will shoot. We have a Cougar timeout. And we'll have Manley at the line and a chance to add to her team's 1 point lead. We're shooting 2. This is the first. And Manley makes it a 2 point lead. 37 seconds to go. Full court pressure from the Raiders. Cartier. Down to 15 seconds. Dominic ties the game. Jordan Dominic has tied it. Massena wants a timeout. 38, 10 seconds to go. We hope that there isn't a foul, and it's one at the foul line. We're looking to have this one on the floor. If you're the Cougars, you don't want to give Massena a good shot, but you don't want to foul and let them have the opportunity to win it, shooting 2 at the foul line. Seven seconds. Cougars will get it with 4 seconds. If I were a betting man, I'd be betting on overtime right now. Dominic to Rabideau. We're going to go to overtime. The girls came on the floor, looked at the possession arrow, started to take their positions, but overtime, you have a new jump ball. New jump ball and a new possession arrow. After this jump ball, it's going to be Cougars' turn on the next one. 4 minutes of overtime. Rebounded by Dominic. Rouse will bring it up. Cougars will play the last of the game here with Hebert on the bench for the 5th foul. Dominic stayed in bounds. Dominic, 3, yes. (41-38). Jordan Dominic with the 3-pointer. And a good effort there by Villeneuve. 41-40. Stripped away. Rose Thompson with a steal. Thompson gets the rebound.
Put him in.
In and out.
Smaller on this side.
And we are tied. 41-41, 2:35 left. Paola, nope. They have a jump ball. That'll be Cougars' turn on the jump. Dominic will inbound. Comes deep for Rabideau. What do we have? The question on the shot clock. There's 19 on the shot clock. Dominic. Nope. Rabideau hustles and gets the ball. And it's a red turn on the possession arrow. Tie ball game. 41-41, 2:05 remaining in the OT. The 3, short. There's Roush. Roush will pull it out, give it over to Dominic. Rabideau to Dominic. This rebounded by Rabideau. Leo Richard's granddaughter getting the rebound. Here's Paola, yes. Christina Paola saying, what would Skylar do? And she's in for Hebert. That'll be a reach on Rabideau. 1:05 on the clock. Josh Erica says, I can go home as soon as this game's over. Basket's good by Young. Looking to tie it. Cougar ball. 43-42, 1:05 to go. Up to Paola. And the Raiders take it away. There'll be another double bonus shot. 42, 43, 44. Young is hoping it says 44, 43, 44 when she's done. Shooting 2. Misses the first. And both shots are missed. Rebounded by Roush. 30-second shot clock. Cougars can't keep it for the entire time. They should be looking for a good shot. Not pass up a good shot, use up more time. 4 on the shot clock. Raiders have a chance to win it. Timeout. 11 seconds to go. Massena with a chance to win it. It's a red ball. Young with it, throws it up, throws off the rim. They're 1-1. Paola will shoot. Foul apparently is on Manley. Paola hits the front of the 1-1. If you're Massena, you hope she makes the next one because you're not going to have a chance of getting a rebound to get a shot off, but you might have a shot at it if you take a long three-pointer to tie it on a regular inbound play. But a rebound play with 4 seconds, you're not going to have time to get into position to get a shot off in that shorter period of time. So any shot Massena will shoot would be a desperation throw anyway, which will be from three-point range. So at this point, if you're Massena, she might just as well make it and give you a fair opportunity to get a shot off. The Cougars had a similar situation where their game was tied at the end of regulation. They had 4 seconds and couldn't do anything with it on a regular inbound. So Paola hits them both. Paola has made the last 4 points for the Cougars. Massena needed to pull up a lot sooner than that to take that shot. 45-42 is the final in overtime. Northeastern wins by 3 with Christina Paola making the last 4 points of the ball game. And a 3-point victory for the Cougars, and that's the way it was. And inter-divisional sectional play on this 28th of December 2012. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. The only way we can keep bringing you this kind of programming is if more of you step up and start supporting our efforts. Unfortunately, the vast majority of you thinking somebody else should support hometown cable, and you don't have to, but we'd appreciate it if everybody helped out.